Hey guys, Laz here, and today we are coming I can't English. Welcome to another scuffed intro of mine. But today we are going over the BAIWEI toys Scourge TW-1031. I think, hold on, I have the instruction manual somewhere because the naming is weird with this guy, but it is at least in English, somewhat. I hope. Let me find it in the instructions. Right here. Act of God. What? So it's, I guess it's like the quote unquote God is Unicron. That's my assumption. But we're taking a look at this figure, and unlike the Studio Series 102 Prime that I have both the KO and official. I only have the KO, which is this guy, of Scourge. Because it's either Hasbro or Target or whatever. I'm just going to put the blame on both. Their distribution when it comes to figures is shit. Like, straight up, it's shit. There's no fucking excuse. I'm getting angry about it. Because it's like, I'm trying to find X figure that's supposed to have been released in Target. It's either the distribution is so bad we don't get it till like 5 months later, or I guess scalpers are buying them off. I've seen cases like that, and I get pretty irritated about that, because it's like, come on, man, you don't need to buy like all copies of a figure. You really only need one or two being the maximum, if you ask me. Unless you're trying to do like a whole custom paint job thing, then that's a whole different can of worms. Enough of me ranting. Let's get on to the review of this figure. Spoiler alert, I do think this figure is pretty sick. And now here we have Scourge in his vehicle mode. And yeah, I'm just gonna lob a few complaints I have about the design. Just per the figure, not per the movie specifically. It's just I don't know how else they could have gotten the legs to work even on the official from what I've seen. And the back part is a bit too long, but I don't see what else they could do. A complaint with this figure in particular is the cannon being just black plastic. I kinda don't understand what was the whole point with that. But we'll discuss accessories when we get to robot mode. However, just for the general feel of the truck, I honestly like it. I've always appreciated how Mad Max-esque this truck look, especially with the front end. Though with it being a knockoff, you can't really distinguish the different insignias that Scourge has collected over the course of his time being alive, serving Unicron and all that. And there are some things with this figure that, per my understanding, are a massive improvement over the official. Like the windows on the truck parts here. Apparently, those are in this figure, they're plastic inserts. They're clear plastic inserts compared to being made of clear plastic on the official one, and thus lead to the breakage issues. Another big one I've seen is that, unlike the official figure, all the wheels here are pinned, so the rolling is pretty smooth. Though on my copy, there seems to be some excess plastic going on, so I'll have to figure that out eventually. But he rolls really smoothly. Like, that's really good. That's honestly really good. And I appreciate this little gradient going on right here that's supposed to replicate rust. And I think they did a really good job. All the details are picked out pretty nicely. Except for the ones that they cannot really do because copyright is a thing. And yeah, let's compare this guy to different size classes that Hasbro's got currently going on right now. Starting with my previous review, the core class Megatron from Energon, Transformers Energon. Yeah, he's tiny. Next, we have one of Scourge's compatriots, Nightbird. And I dropped that. Yeah, no. This is a pretty good fit. The truck is supposed to be pretty massive compared to I think this is a Nissan GTR. I'm going to assume it's that. Yoink. Next we have another one of BAIWEI's figures, the Optimus Prime, the Rise of the Beast one, not the Lemon Tree upscale. But yeah, Optimus Prime is supposed to be considerably smaller than Scourge, and we just do a comparison like that. Yeah, this might be a little too long, but then again, it's supposed to be pretty long in of itself. And it's got this whole thing going on with the nose and everything. Versus Prime's a flat nose, cleaner truck bed, messy truck bed, 2 smokestacks, 2 4 smokestacks. Looks clean, this one, while Scourge looks rustic and dirty. Yeah, no, I vibe with this. Both of these figures are pretty amazing. I own 3 BAIWEI figures, and 2 out of the 3 are just a slam dunk. Now, we have one more comparison. That's just because they kind of be consistent with the fact that Scourge was a leader class. The official release was a leader class toy, so why not put him next to a leader class? Armada Megatron. These guys aren't to scale, like, based on their proportions, but it's like, they're a leader class. I'm gonna just put them together. They look pretty nice together. But without further ado, let's address the transformation. And unlike with the core class Megatron, I'm just going to do the whole thing I usually do, is just put music over it. Because trying to explain this guy is kind of hard for me to do. I can't find the right words. But his transformation, before I really show you, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple for a leader class, although it is complex in its own right because of the things you got to do. But there's no like, it's not like Freedom Leader where clearance does not exist and you kind of have to get frustrated every single 5 minutes or so. God, I haven't touched that figure in years. It's just standing on my shelf. All right, let's get this guy into robot mode.
Into their mind.
here we have Scourge in robot mode. At least to my knowledge, this is complete. This is how he looks like. Despite the Kibble backpack and everything, he still holds up pretty dang well. Honestly, everything that's been going on with the official figure, the DNA kits for it and everything, this is honestly the better buy. Because you get a lot of accessories for $25 from ShowZStore.com. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just like shopping there a lot. Yeah, for half of the price of the official one, which was $50 or something like that, counting like aftermarket now, that's gonna be like what, $80 plus a DNA kit being another $50 or something like that. You're paying almost close to $150 for the official version and with the DNA upgrade kits. Oh wait, no, you get other accessories in an accessory pack for Scourge, Battletrap, and Nightbird. So that is already $200 just to make a complete Scourge that's pretty much movie accurate at the most it can be. This guy does all that for way cheaper. Right out of the gate too. He comes with a more accurate head sculpt, because the official one was based on concept art and that one looked ugly as all hell. This one comes with a better forearm blade, comes with an articulated hand, comes with an actual claw that can spin. Like if I spin this wide enough, kind of like that, and spread the claws out, move the arm up a bit, this thing can spin. This thing spins, no problem. Alright. And, mentioning the DNA kit now, we're not even done with the arms yet. We're going to do one more step for the arms real quick. Let me just fix his feet a little bit. Give me a moment. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to take the shoulder pads off. These are easy to remove. Bam. See? There you go. Same thing here. And wait, we're almost done. We're almost done. Let me just make sure I don't knock anything out of whack here. Let me check one thing. I'll be off camera. Alright, there's Scourge with his shoulders being fully naked. The truck mode shoulders are gone. I'm going to set these to the side because I'm not going to put in the truck mode after this. And we get new shoulder pads. Well, shoulder armor bits that stick on however you want. We're going to have them in this orientation because they're pretty much mirrored. You could kind of do either one. Though, if you ask my personal opinion, I like having them like this. And at least per the box, that seems to be pretty accurate. Unless, of course, I have them upside down. No, we got it right. We got them right. Per the box. Alright. Real quick, let's just snap these on together. Easy peasy. Like that. I'll fix it off camera again, but you kind of get my point. You kind of get the point here. It's a good thing these things are just friction tabs, and this kind of sucks to do on camera because the camera's in the way. Let me just okay, but let me just show you. There are two little plastic nubs like that on both sides of the arm, and then you're supposed to connect them like that. However, doing it on camera, unless I could just stand up and do it. Alright. Hopefully you see it. If you don't, I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on. Doing it off camera is easy. Doing it on camera is actually kind of painful. Because you're trying to work with the camera being in the way. Alright. Almost. There you go. Alright, that's one arm done. I'm just going to do the rest off camera. And there we go. We got the new shoulders on. It's easier to do it when you don't have a camera in front of you. Keep that in mind. We're not done yet. Because, technically speaking, you can switch out this arm. Like that. And then let me just show you the claw in action again. We just get it prepared real fast. And then this thing can spin. Yeah, I can do that. You can have the old style claw where everything is just one and it doesn't really spin. But this does serve a purpose. This does indeed serve a purpose. What it is advertised to do, and I assume it's like the original, you could take the arm cannon and just kind of secure it onto here. And then try to secure everything together. Like so. At least I think that's the point. But it doesn't do that all that well. Not to do it specifically. Also really depends what angle you're trying to get it at. Then again, this is not that great. With this this claw in particular, at least. At least per the toy, you can get it like that. But then it doesn't hang on. And putting it backwards looks stupid. In all honesty. You can see the whole claw can't fully get around it due to how things are designed. It looks kind of fugly like that. Can you do that with the other one? Can you do that with the other one actually? I don't think there's a peg at all. Yeah, there's a peg there. No, I don't think this peg is good enough for this. No, it doesn't even work at all. Okay. Although, could you secure it with... No, you can't. Okay. Let me figure something out real quick. Okay, yeah, you kind of have to plug it on backwards like that. Let me get my blast effects here. Let me see if the thing works like that. Because I know the other end of the cannon itself is blast effect compatible. But it's that side. Blast effect compatible. Let's, I'll just get a small one to save time. Can this one still work? Maybe. Let's get the big guy. Yeah, sorta. Sorta. It sorta works. You can make it look like something. That's the Freedom Leader one. Let's try an official Hasbro one. Yeah, you can still do it. You can still do it with the old claw arm, and it still sticks. It's just going to be a bit heavy, so you just want to plug this back in. The only thing that sucks is you can't really rotate the arm to do so, and because it's heavy, so it's kind of loose like that. I know you can wrap his whole claw around it like that to get the aesthetic, but honestly, I'm not going to mess with that. Because there's a better way if you wanted to just function correctly. And that's just to shove the cannon in. Is that the, yeah. There you go. Yeah, you just shove the cannon in and now it looks like he has a full-on Mega Buster. Maybe this guy's a fan of Capcom. He's a fan of Mega Man. Alright, let's get a more appropriate blast effect then. Because he's a serving the Unicron. Should be more evil looking and dark. Well, see, there you go. Now he's got the memo. Now he's got the memo. You can fire away. Yeah, honestly, I think I might just keep the arm cannon on. Then again, the spiral claw looks pretty sick. I don't know what I'll roll with. I'll figure something out. But since we've gone over everything, oh yeah, before we do that. Before we do the holy thing, let's go over detailing. In the chest immediately, though you can't make the logos, it at least gives you the suggestion that, oh, these were there. These are supposed to be there. And the chest is the same truck face. Got all the little orange going on. Because it's daylight, I can't really show it to you. But he does have light piping. He does have light piping action. Or maybe it's visible now because it's daytime when I'm recording this. And yeah, you can see the light piping works pretty well. When you get under direct light, yeah, let me see. There you go. Like that. Yeah, no, detailing's pretty good. He's got a lot of die cast on him. Right here, swing cores. All this fun stuff. But yeah, let's go over articulation real quick. The head is decidedly not on a ball joint, it's all swivel. The upper part of the neck can look up, though that looks kind of ugly unless you want to have an angle of him looking up. Arms, at the shoulder at least, can technically do a full 360. The old shoulder pads would have gotten... Oh, I unplugged this on accident. Okay. The old shoulder pads would have gotten in the way of that. Can go out that far. You got a elbow rotation. You have an elbow bend that goes up to 90 unless you're using the cannon arm. Whoops. For the spinning claw, yeah, it spins. Then for the normal arm, you don't have a wrist swivel, but that's, I don't know how to feel about that. It's meh. He's got finger articulation at least, so you can kind of make a fist, or you can move the arm blade around to make him hold it. If I just, like that. Yeah, you can make him hold the arm blade, no problem. There you go. Now he's holding it. He's got a waist swivel. Can go the, not really go the full 360, but almost. Just where you need it to go. You've got legs that kick yay far. Kick not at all. Because it is a KO, you're gonna have some tolerance issues, so the leg can do the full splits, but it can't really hold it. You got thigh rotation going on. You've got soft, clicky ratchet, and it goes over 90. You got ankle tilt. That's pretty friggin' ridiculous. And then you can tilt the foot up, sort of down, not really. But yeah. Okay, let me just reposition. I'm gonna switch out the arm cannon for a spiral claw just so it looks a lot nicer than having just a whole thing of black plastic on his arm. All right, I'll do everything off camera. It makes my life easier. Yeah, so after recording, I just noticed there's a big tab in here. That's arm or weapon storage, depending on how you want to use it. I'm gonna use it for weapon storage though. Yeah. Here, I'll just stick it on there off camera and I'll show you what it looks like next. Yeah, something like that. It's not perfect. It's kind of loose, but yeah, it works. But yeah. This will be spliced in probably during the accessory showcase. I don't know, or maybe at the end of the video. Who knows? You'll see it when the video is up. Alrighty, let's get to size comparison while we're here, starting with the bot that he kills in the movie. Spoiler alert, Bumblebee. Yeah, this is pretty appropriate. Bumblebee's supposed to be tiny as all hell. Alright, the next one is Nightbird. Her stance is a little awkward right now, but yeah, no, this is pretty much to scale. She should be a tad bit taller, but I'm not going to fuss over it. Because really, who cares at the end of the day? You can see that helps her stance a little bit. Okay, yeah, that helps. There you go. Next, we have one of his enemies. The one who showed him the real power of a Prime. Optimus Prime. Yeah, these two look great together, honestly. With the bright colors of Prime versus the darker color scheme of Scourge. Yeah, no. These two are straight up enemies. There's no way around it. They hate each other. We're not done yet because we got leader class scaling with Optimus Primal to start. Scourge is supposed to be a bit beefier than Optimus Primal. The Optimus Primal feels a lot more beefier figure wise. Next, we have the one the Decepticons all hail for, Megatron. Yeah, no, the Megatron's surprisingly bulky, but Scourge does live up to the hype. We have one more comparison to go through, though. Just one more, and this one's just for fun. And bringing up the bulkiest leader class figure that I have in my shelf, here he is next to Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. And, yeah, that Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime is looking quite different. A little more accurate, I should say. Shout out to Joshua Melendez on the Transformers group on Facebook for selling me the figure when I could not find the DNA kit after AliExpress fucked me over. Fun. Shout out to Josh, though. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate. I saw you were selling the figure. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to find it first. He tried to help me find it too, and no luck. So I ended up just buying the figure that he had, and I appreciate that he was willing to sell this Prime. So now I have two. He did a little bit of custom work. I just want to kind of showcase this a little bit. He did a little bit of custom work, so you can kind of see the paint differences here and there. There's none of the siege scarring, or at least not much of it. Even the back is painted. Kind of see right here. Let me just there you go. Yeah, you kind of see it. And because I essentially have two of these, by the way. I essentially have two. I could he enabled me to do that. If y'all get it, then y'all get it. Looks pretty sick. Thanks again to Joshua Melendez for selling the figure to me. But now back to Scourge. We're almost done. Hey, camera, stop. Oh right, there's two more accessories that I forgot to mention. Warp key, transwarp key. I guess in the early bits of the film where it looks more orange. And then it comes with a chain. This chain is too much of a hassle to use. If you get this figure, don't bother with the chain. Just leave it alone. And that's all for today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. I tried to be more thing because I got hit with a COPPA thing. And I want to make it known that this channel is not technically meant for kids. That was never the intent. But also, yeah, if y'all enjoyed this review and you want to see more, do let me know in either comments below or social media presences below, wherever I could be. And yeah, I'm liking BAIWEI so far as a company in terms of the figures they're producing. This is both of their figures that I have on display on the turntable right now, and I try to get them in a cool pose. It's not the best, but I tried. I definitely tried with something. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. There we go. That should fix it up a bit more. But yeah, anyways, guys, bleh, outros, I can't do them. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I might put a link in the description below. I'm not sponsored by Shozy Store, but I do recommend to get this figure. It's 25 bucks on ShozyStore.com. Yeah, I'm just giving them a shout out because I enjoy buying their stuff that they have on sale. They've been good to me as a customer. They've been good with shipping, even though it could take a bit of a while just because of shipping by boat primarily, unless you pay for the expedited shipping, which is like $5 extra, which is totally worth it. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one or in the next stream I do. What do I stream next? I don't know. We'll figure that out. But yeah, take care. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.